Alrighty, so what we're doing today is destroying a super team. I know I think something's been done like this before, but this one, I think I'm taking it to a whole nother level. King of the Fourth Quarter did this a couple weeks back where he drafted a super team and then he traded and he basically made like one of the best teams possible in 2K. And then what he did was he left that team and went to the worst team in the league. Well, you can't leave a team after one season in MLB The Show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a super team. I'm going to edit the roster. I'm going to throw all the best players on one team. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the worst team possible, or one of the worst teams in baseball. And I'm going to try to take down that super team in 1 year. I'm going to see if I could do it, just because once we hit free agency and things like that, I have a feeling that the super team's going to kind of disband, or trades are going to be made or anything like that. So I don't really want to go past like 1 year. I want to try to get as close as I can to competing with that super team in one season. So that's what we're going to do today. I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, consider hitting that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And of course, get in the comment section. Let me know who I missed out on this super team, because there were some names that I had to leave off and I feel like maybe I could have gone with them instead, but I tried to just come up with some high rated players for the super team. So here we go. Let's get into it. So the team I'm going to go with is the Giants. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it makes it more difficult for me. High contracts with this team, bad trade values, farm system's kind of weak. Obviously, I could go the Tigers, the Orioles, the Marlins. But I feel like if we want this to be a challenge, let's go with the Giants. Let's do that. We're going to have CPU trading off because I don't want the super team to get disbanded by trades. And of course, DH is going to be on. And budgets is going to be, or ignore budgets is going to be on, just in case I do decide to go to season 2 and we change things up. Let's go take a look at the super team. So it's going to be the Yankees. It makes the most sense, right? We've got Scherzer, DeGrom, Cole, Chris Sale, Clayton Kershaw, and Shane Bieber. All crazy good pitchers. Could have thrown Verlander on there, but I was afraid he was going to drop down to like a 70 something. So he really wouldn't have been useful anyways. So that's why I went with these guys here. In the bullpen, we've got Giles, Presley, Lugo, and they got Luis Cessa. What is going on here? They have Aroldis Chapman on waivers. Why would, and then Josh Hader's in AAA? Why would they do that? What is, I just don't get why the CPU handles things like this. Like, why would Cessa and Ben Heller be part of the squad over Josh Hader, and who would be the other guy that I involved? It would just be Josh Hader. I had another pitcher. Where is he? I had another pitcher. I'm looking at it. I had another pitcher. Where is he? Chapman. It would have been Chapman. Duh. So it would have been Chapman and Hader filling out these two terrible spots. Like, I don't get that. I'm going to have to control the Yankees. Let me show you the rest of the squad. I'm going to have to make those changes. But, why does the AI do that? Why wouldn't they put their best foot forward? It makes no sense. So catchers, we've got JT Realmuto, Gary Sanchez. First base, Pete Alonso's not on the squad. But Freddie, I'm going to lose my mind. Freddie Freeman, Pete Alonso should be on the squad. You got Jose Altuve and DJ LeMahieu. I'm so flustered by what the CPU is doing. Absolutely insane. We've got Nolan Arenado and Alex Bregman, Trevor Story and Francisco Lindor. We've got left field, should not be Clint Frazier. We have Trout and Acuna, and then Judge and Mookie Betts. So who are we missing that should be here? So just a recap of what the team would look like. Again, when I jumped into the franchise, Chapman was just automatically put on waivers, which I absolutely hate. I don't understand that. But this is the squad. We've got DJ LeMahieu, Mookie Betts, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Freeman, Arenado, Acuna, Lindor, and Realmuto. On the bench, Trevor Story, Gary Sanchez, Pete Alonso, Jose Altuve, and Alex Bregman. And then the pitching rotation looks like this with DeGrom, Scherzer, Cole, Sale, and Kershaw. Bieber is the long reliever, which I know I hate it, but it's a high-rated player that I thought would do really well. We've got Lugo, Josh Hader, Ken Giles, Ryan Presley, and Roberto Osuna. This is going to be Chapman when he comes back, or Chapman's going to be in the setup role. He'll be in the bullpen. It's just I got to wait a couple days for him to get off waivers. So that's the super team. Let's go figure out what we're going to do with this Giants team now. All right, so this Giants team's kind of a problem. You know, Cueto, Smarja, Smiley, Gosman, Derek Rodriguez, Logan Webb. And these two guys are going to tank. That's just what happens. You turn 35, MLB The Show. You turn like 33 and MLB The Show's like, you know what? You don't know how to play baseball anymore. Pfft, you're garbage, right? So, relief pitchers, a couple okay guys. You know, Trevor Gott sometimes is kind of glitchy. You know, Reyes Maranta, hit or miss, but we'll have to wait and see how he does. Tony Watson, sometimes glitchy. We'll see how he develops. And then, or he probably won't develop much more. Like I said, he's kind of in that weird range. Buster Posey, Tyler Heineman, just Chadwick Tromp. I don't know, man. Besides Joey Bart, not too much to get excited about at the catcher spot. Brandon Belt, Donovan Solano is like hitting like crazy good in real life. I don't understand it, but apparently he's like the next coming of Jesus Christ on the baseball field or something. I don't know. We've got Wilmer Flores, Evan Longoria. We got Kung Fu Panda, who's looking super thick this year. Yolmer Sanchez. I'm looking at every single one of these players and I go, man, just yikes. You know, Brandon Crawford, left field. We got Austin Slater, who, from what I remember, is having a pretty decent year. Mauricio Dubon in center, and then kind of like their star player, Mike Yastrzemski, who I feel like he should have like a little bit higher potential. I'm gonna do like 84. I feel like that's fair. For rosters, I'm using the most recent roster from Writing Rosters. That is the user ID. I'll put it like right here. It'll be like the name. So it'll be Writing Rosters if you're looking for a roster. The most recent one there. And then Hunter Pence. We've got Elliot Ramos. A couple okay players, but again, we're gonna need to make some trades. We're gonna have to change things up. So let's see what we can do. So when I'm looking at it, I'm really trying to find players who are good, obviously, because we got to take down the super team, which I cannot trade for anybody on the super team. I cannot take anybody away from the super team. The whole purpose is taking down this super team. I want this team to lose against us in the World Series. Hopefully. I hope that happens. We'll have to wait and see. But we also got to find kind of glitchy players that play above their rating. And that's what whenever I say glitchy, that's what I mean. So like Herman Marquez, definitely one of those guys. And I don't care about my rule of not trading within the division for this one because we need the best players possible. If I can get David Dahl in this trade, I am in 100%. Hunter Bishop, sorry, bud. That's the deal I'm making. Ooh, Herman Marquez, David Dahl, get in the squad. I'm going to go after Ryan Yarbrough. I get him a lot. I need a good arm though. This is actually taken quite a bit to make happen. This is actually kind of being difficult. So I'm trying to find some really good deals to like just get something, man. This is pretty tough. I'm gonna try something here. I normally don't do this, and I don't know if it's gonna work. If I trade for Bo Bichette, if I'm gonna be able to get him and then trade him right away. But even if we can't trade Bo Bichette right away, Bo Bichette usually does really well. But I'm going to pick up Bo Bichette for Steven Duggar, Hunter Pence, and Marco Luciano. And then I'm going to see if I can swindle my way into getting Tatis. Because I was close. And I think I got it. I don't think I ever get Tatis in any sort of rebuild ever. And I want to test it out because look at those stats. Tatis is going to play shortstop for us. Boom. There we go. I usually don't do trades like that, but I had to try it out. I'm going to pick up Omar Narvaez and Keston Hiura from the Brewers. I feel like that's a good second baseman and catcher to pick up for Joey Bart, Mauricio Dubon, and Buster Posey. And now we need a new outfielder because I'm going to have Yastrzemski in right. We've got David Dahl in left. We kind of need a center fielder. All right, Will Wilson, Brandon Crawford, and Luis Matos for Jesse Winker. Could I use Austin Slater instead? I might do that. And that way we have Will Wilson as a trade piece in the future. Boom. I think David Dahl is going to play center field for us instead of Jesse Winker or Yastrzemski. But, man, this team's actually coming together pretty good. All right, we're going to get Colin Moran. We've been seeing him pop off in franchise recently. Let's add him to the squad. All right, I'm going to pick up Jose Martinez. I know he's glitchy in franchise. Pretty simple trade to get as well. I wonder if we could sneak in a pitcher here, like Oliver Drake. Okay, we need a bullpen arm. Might as well take it. All right, we're going to get Marco Gonzalez for the players on the left. The big piece being Jeff Smarja. And I think we still need, what, one more pitcher? So one more pitcher. Pretty easy to trade for. Who could that be? Like, Ross Stripling pops into my head. But he's more of a long reliever. And even him lately hasn't been... he just hasn't been really good lately when we've been getting them. So I'm trying to think, maybe like Adrian Hauser. Who else is kind of lower rated that's just always been really good for us? And who could we get? Maybe Alec Mills? Could we sneak some sort of deal here with the Cubs? Maybe even throw our injuries. We've traded away so many players. That's probably why. So let me fix that. Make sure we get some trades done. All right, we're gonna go Tromp, Gosman, and Humphreys for Alec Mills and Dan Winkler. And then I'm gonna try to get like a long reliever, or even just a new starter. So who, maybe do something like that, and then maybe just go after like a kind of like a Steven Matz, and maybe try to get a bullpen arm out of this. Who would I want to get rid of? Definitely Cahill. Doesn't really add much value there, but who could we get? Hunter Strickland actually doesn't look terrible, and he fits the bill. There we go. We got it. There's another trade. All right, Giovanni Gallegos is going to be our closer. Boom. I think that's it. That was like, what, 47 minutes of trades? But let's go see what the team looks like. So I realized I accidentally traded Winkler in that deal for Gallegos. I wanted to add Reyes Maranta instead of Winkler. So I'm going to bring back Winkler. I'm going to send Maranta there. And then I have to add a couple pieces to make the trade happen. But that was just me not paying attention. All right, we're going to get Charlie Blackmon as a DH. I was trying to find one that we could just slot in there that's going to hit well for us. It's going to be Charlie Blackmon. So this is the squad. Quite a few lefties. I do realize that. I'm going to swap maybe Moran a little bit lower in the lineup. But this is going to be the team. I actually really like this team. Like a lot. Like this is a pretty good team. Like for the glitchiness, like the whole, like players playing above their rating. Their ratings are a little bit lower because you guys can see this is going on where they're not all in the lineup. So some of them are upset. Morale's dropping them. But this is the team. I think it's going to be pretty competitive. I definitely do. And then on top of that, here is our bullpen / starting rotation. Just trust me on the Gott and Tony Watson thing. They play above their rating. They're going to be good. They're gonna do their job. I looked at free agency because I don't really think we can make any more trades, and maybe Brandon Morrow for a season instead of one of those guys. I guess we could do that. We'll make him a bullpen guy. We'll just throw him stupid money, see if he signs that, even give him a player option, bump it up. Boom, there we go. So there we go. There's the team. We'll call up Brandon Morrow, put him on the squad, and then we'll send down, I guess, Gott. Unfortunately, sorry, bud, but you get the cut. So yeah, I mean, that's a pretty solid team. I'm actually pretty happy with this. So we're gonna leave the team there. I'm gonna simulate the year. I'm gonna make sure the Yankees get back Chapman in their bullpen, and we're gonna see how it all plays out. I'm interested to see where we're ranked as a squad. 15th, that's a lie. We're definitely winning this. We're winning, and I know I kept it within budget. I kept it well within budget, so we're good. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. We'll see how this compares. Alrighty, so here we go. End of the season. Let's go take a look at how each team did, because I can see it. You guys can't because I'm covering it. But the Yankees, man, 129-33, and we made it as a wild card team taking on the Reds. So okay, we got some work to do for sure. But let's take a look and see how everything panned out. The Dodgers just ran away with everything. Second best team in baseball. We were 17 games back at 92-70, and I mean we had a pretty comfortable lead with the wild card as well, and we're the 10th ranked team in baseball. And as we go through the rest of the situation, the whole league, 103 wins for the Red Sox, okay, 92 for the Athletics, 107 for the Twins, and 129 for the Yankees. I mean, they rank first in every category except for speed. That's insane. Their team ERA was 2.99. Oh man. So let's take a look at league leaders for pitching. We had some pretty good, we had one good pitcher in Marquez, and that's about it. But let's take a look, see how the rest of the league fared. Aaron Judge popped off, it looks like. And Avisel Garcia was actually a player I considered picking up in like a big bundle trade with like Keston, Avisel Garcia, and Adrian Hauser. And it would have meant that we wouldn't have been able to get Tatis because we would have had to throw a potential player in there. But in the end, we didn't go with that. But there was a time where I was thinking about getting Avisal Garcia, which could have been a good one. Any home run leaders? I didn't even look at that for the NL or for the Yankees. Judge, Trout, Acuna. For us, we had Charlie Blackmon, and then Tatis is there with 33. RBIs, we got Charlie Blackmon. They've got Judge, Trout, Arenado. Okay, so some interesting ones. A lot of runs for sure. But let's take a look at awards now. We didn't win any awards, but you see Bryant, Christian Yelich, and Justin Turner. Christian Yelich definitely could have been on the super team as well. When you look at the American League, you have Stanton with Cole and Judge. I moved Stanton to the Angels to get Trout to the Yankees. That's how I made it happen. And look at that. He won MVP. You've got 3 pitchers for Cy Young. We didn't have any for our squad. Wow. Okay. There's definitely some pretty good pitchers here that we're gonna have to worry about, and even we're just gonna have to worry about our team making it past the wild card. That's a big thing. So let's go take a look at this Yankees squad, because man, was this team stacked. All right, so Shane Bieber, not a long reliever. He's gonna struggle a bit. Disappointing. Same with Seth. Wow, Seth Lugo. Yikes. Oh boy. Oh boy. We got Josh Hader with a good season. Same with Ken Giles, Chapman, Presley, and Osuna. Oof, that bullpen is disgusting. Besides Lugo and Bieber. Oops, you don't have to worry about them. DeGrom, Scherzer. Man, these are insane. No wonder why they had like the top 3 for Cy Young candidates. Garrett Cole. Even Chris Sale had a very good year, and so did Clayton Kershaw. There is no easy point in that rotation. And then we take a look at their bench, their starting lineup. Like Trevor Story popped off. Gary Sanchez, yeah, but that's like Gary Sanchez in real life. So Pete Alonso, 9 home runs, 13 hits. Wow. Talk about a guy who you need a run, he's gonna give it to you. Altuve, very minimal appearances. Bregman played about half the season, was really good. And then Trevor Story played about a little bit over half, and he was outstanding. So let's take a look at the rest of the team. DJ LeMahieu, Mookie Betts was really good. Mike Trout was really good. Aaron Judge was really good. I mean, everybody's going to be good. The team is insane. Like, that's really what it comes down to. Everyone's hitting home runs. Everyone's getting on base. Even JT Realmuto's hitting home runs. So you know this team's pretty good. So that's the crazy good team. Let's go take a look at how we did as a squad with our competitors, our super team destroyers. Alec Mills, it was okay, not great. Tony Watson was okay. You know, lefties are tough to come by in franchise. Oliver Drake struggled. That sucks. I was really hoping he was going to pan out. Brandon Morrow was a good free agency pickup. Hunter Strickland, Dan Winkler. Wow, Dan Winkler let me down. And then Giovanni Gallegos was pretty good. Man, I thought we had a glitchy bullpen there. Herman Marquez, unbelievable stuff though. Steven Matz struggled. Yarborough struggled. Wow. Marco Gonzalez, Derek Rodriguez. Uh-oh. We're in a little bit of trouble here. Wow, okay. That's interesting for sure. All right, let's take a look at our bench, because our pitching, I thought our pitching was going to be kind of glitchy. It would have worked in our favor, and it didn't, man. Wow. Solano, Tyler Heineman. And then we take a look at the rest. We got David Dahl. Okay. Respectable season. Tatis, really good year. I'm glad we picked him up. Keston was good. Yastrzemski was all right. Okay. You know, Charlie Blackmon was one of our better players. Jose Martinez was really good. I know I skipped Charlie Blackmon kind of quick, but there's his stats. We've got Jose Martinez was good. Jesse Winker was okay. I was hoping for a little bit better for sure. Same thing with Colin Moran. I was hoping for better. And then Omar Narvaez was really good. So, okay. You know what? I'm pretty happy with the team we put together. We had to clear out everything. We got rid of prospects. We got rid of some of our better players. But it happened. It happened. So, let's get into this game against the Reds. Hopefully, we win it. I mean, like, we need to win it. That's what it really comes down to. And Herman Marquez takes the mound versus this Reds squad. And Trevor Bauer's on the mound for them. We need to score early. Like, that's why we need to score early. It's 2-0, 3-0. All right, we got out of it, but it's 2-0, and it's not good. We only have 2 hits. It's 3-0. So maybe they just have Marquez numbered today. Bases loaded. Charlie Blackmon, strikes out. Jose Martinez brings in 1. Winker double play. And then Castellanos goes deep. So I think our super team destroyer is going to go down, unfortunately. I'm going to go to the bullpen. We're going to bring in Brandon Morrow, who's one of the better ones we had in the bullpen. And hopefully he can give us like 1 or 2 innings. And hopefully the offense can warm up, wake up, do something. Trevor Bauer's just too good, I guess. It all comes down to these last 2 innings. We got on there. We get on there. Okay, Tatis, come on. Fielder's choice. You know what? Let's get this sack fly in. Let's at least get that run in. So it's a 2-run game compared to, you know, the 3-run, 4-run. We're going to go Winkler. He gets us out. All right. Charlie Blackmon. Nate Jones. Charlie Blackmon, I know you're better. You strike out. Jose Martinez. Singles. Pinch run. Do we have anybody with some speed here? Anybody at all? Doesn't look like it. I know Sandoval. Oh man, really? Our backup catcher has the most speed. It's not even worth it at that point. Just don't hit into a double play. A fly out and a ground out, and our team has been defeated. Oh. Man, let's go see what this super team does. I'm assuming they're just gonna walk through everybody. Oh man, I thought we had it for sure. Okay. And they win a World Series. All right, so, man, I thought we had this. I thought that team was going to be good enough to do it. I'm going to leave it there. 1-year challenge. I feel like that's a good challenge. 1 year, 1 and done. And I mean, I could do a second year, keep the same super team, but some of those players are going to get older. Some of them are going to fall off. And, like, I could just keep going and going and going until I defeat it. And I feel like that's just kind of taken away from the whole challenge. I feel like a 1-year challenge is pretty good, and I hope you do enjoy it. If you did, hit that thumbs up down below. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. And of course, in the comment section, let me know a player that missed out on that super team, but also some future rebuild ideas. That's about it, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I'm going to leave you with 2 on screen now. Check them out if you haven't yet. And of course, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.